This isn't going to be very fancy, I'm afraid, because I'm a single mother of 14-month-old twins. Kushi Kanta aims to create opportunities for mothers from the communities hosting the Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh to provide for their children with dignity and contribute to the circular economy, promoting a shift from take, make, waste to reclaim, repurpose, reuse. The idea was inspired by the birth of my just turned 1-year-old twin daughters, who are half British, half Bangladeshi and 100% cheeky, and my career in the humanitarian sector, where I witnessed firsthand what life was like in the Rohingya refugee camps, and especially for the local host community. Despite being one of the very poorest parts of a very poor country, the local community in Cox's Bazar, where the Rohingya camps are based, have welcomed nearly 1 million Rohingya men, women and children fleeing human rights atrocities in Myanmar. This situation has had a devastating impact on their already fragile livelihoods. And I was out there while I was pregnant, so obviously the situation really resonated with me, and I wanted to do something to help the mothers I saw experiencing such desperation. When my daughters were born, we were gifted a large collection of baby traditional kanta blankets, which are traditionally made from the word kanta, which means stitched cloth. That means the blankets are traditionally made from mothers sewing together multiple layers of their old saris and applying a beautiful embroidery stitch on top, which is also known as kanta. Kanta can also mean blanket. Kushi is the Bengali word for happy, so Kushi Kanta therefore means happy blanket. I was slightly overwhelmed to receive so many blankets, but I soon realised they could literally be used for every item on my daily to-do list as a mother. And their bright colours and traditional stitching drew attention wherever we went, and I soon realised there could be a market for them, and this could be the way that I could create opportunities for the mothers that I wanted to partner with. But I soon realised the challenges around using recycled saris for products that were intended for babies. So Kushi Kanta reworks the Kanta tradition for a Western audience. We use the repurposed saris for the inside layers, and then for the outside layers of the blankets, the bits that actually touch the baby's skin, we use new cotton. But obviously I want to keep things environmentally sustainable in line with my mission. So I'm intending to source dead stock cotton fabric to use for the outside of the blankets. Bangladesh is the home of the garments industry. And sadly, I've been more and more understanding as I'm doing research into the circular economy that lots of fabric gets wasted at various stages of the supply chain, particularly given the current situation with loads of cancelled orders. And I want to collaborate with like-minded companies to save that fabric from landfill. I'm already having some exciting discussions with some household name brands about potential collaboration. My plan was to head over to Bangladesh in May to introduce my daughters to their Bangladeshi family members and set up production. Then COVID-19 happened, and like the rest of the world, I had to slightly rethink my plans. There's been various iterations of how I've tried to get the first collection of blankets made, because I realised obviously I need to test the market as soon as possible to see if my idea is feasible. And I've ended up drawing on the power of my local community to create a first limited edition collection of blankets, which I am planning to sell through an online auction in order to generate as much revenue as possible, and try and generate a bit of a buzz prior to hopefully running a crowdfunding campaign through which I want to generate at least 200 pre-orders in order to feel confident to go over to Bangladesh as soon as it's safe for my daughters and I to travel there, and set things up without, kind of raising expectations among the women that I wouldn't be able to make. Safety testing has been another challenge given the upcycled nature of our products and the use of circular principles in our production approach, but that's a whole other story, and I'm aware I've already gone over the time limit. Anyway, I hope you get to a bit of a sense of what I'm trying to do and why and where I'm currently at. It'll be absolutely brilliant to get your support. Thank you. Bye.